Good evening, everyone. My name is Henry Gamble with Simpler Options, and in today's free video I'd like to take a look at JD. Now, JD.com is similar to what you're going to see in Amazon. It's an online retailer, a little bit more geared towards China. I made a joke or a pun, whatever, in the description of this video that their homepage may be a little bit confusing, but this setup is about as clean as we could possibly ask for. So what does that mean? Well, a clean setup to me always means that I want to start at least with the weekly chart. Sometimes I'll use the monthly, but in this case JD has not been IPO'd for very long, so the monthly chart doesn't give me very much useful information. If I take a look at the weekly, you'll notice that this part of the squeeze signal back here is blank, and that's normal. You have to have a certain amount of back data before the signal can actually be calculated, so don't feel like there's anything wrong with your platform. That is what you should be seeing, and it's very similar with the volume average. As we look at this chart, I've got the 10-period simple weekly moving averages and the 34 exponential. These are just ones that I like to use to help gauge the trend. As I see that it pulls back down into the 10, and if it can maintain that, then this is an extremely strong trend. Inside that, I like to calculate targets using my fib extension, so we can see that we've made the first one off the weekly chart there at 36.18. We'll remove the levels that are no longer relevant, but how can we decide if an underlying has more left to give or more left in this move, or if it's done with this and if we should be focused on taking profits at extensions? Well, the first piece of that is the weekly chart still looks very bullish, consolidation near the highs. Then when you move down into the daily chart, this is what I really like to see. You pull back and you're not even able to tag the 50-day moving average, so you're seeing buyers come in prior to that level. You're also seeing that today we had a really great move, up 3.2% on better than average volume, and we have a squeeze in play. The squeeze is a really great signal for catching these types of pops or kind of aggressive moves. And another thing that you might notice in this signal that I like is that you'll notice while momentum was moving lower, suggesting bearish prices, all price was really doing was consolidating. Now that that momentum has shifted to be a little bit more to the buy side, I think that bodes well for the push into new highs, and I think there is plenty of room left to the upside on this one. When we review these charts, I would take that first 1272 extension off because we know we've made that target. That gives me my next level at $40.10, and then I would also run the exact same type of analysis here on the daily chart. So swing high to swing low. The last level we really need to get through is that 35.75. And then you'll notice how these create a confluence. So 38.01, 39.62, and then that $40.10 are three targets you can use, scaling out as you go, and I think this is in a prime opportunity to buy either the stock or the options with a break, or essentially a break of 32 being your stop. So I think that's a great ticker if you want to play it with options or via stock. If you're a little bit more geared towards stock trading, John will be doing a webinar tomorrow night, so I just wanted to make sure you guys were aware of that. That will be on Tuesday, June 2nd at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And he'll just be going over some things similar to this, where you can find some really great stock names, focus on trading them with a little bit different style, obviously, as opposed to options. And if you guys are interested in it, you can check that out tomorrow. So, hope you found the video helpful. Have a great rest of your afternoon, and we'll see you at the next free video.